In today's video, we'll be looking at how to find the area of a triangle. If you are new to this channel, please hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and hit that notification bell to be notified whenever we post new videos. Alright guys, so here we are with question 1, alright? And here we are given a triangle. They gave us the height and the base, alright? And they asked us to find the area of the triangle above, alright? And of course, we can find the area by using the formula. Area is equal to half base times height, alright? So what we're going to do now is to simply plug in our values, alright? So we know that the area is equal to half times the base. In this case, our base would be the 5 right here, alright, times the height of the triangle, which would be 8 meters, alright? And what we can always do, we can simply put the 5 over 1, the 8 over 1 as well, multiply all the numerators and all the denominators, alright? So 1 times 5, that's 5, 5 times 8, that's 40, over 2 times 1, which is 2, alright? So we'll end up with 40 divided by 2, which is 20, alright, meters squared. So once we're finding area, our unit should be in squared units, alright? So that's pretty much how you find the area of a shape like this one. Now let us look at question 2. Now here we are looking at question 2, and they ask us to determine the area of the shape above, alright? And of course this triangle looks a little bit different from the previous one, but the formula still remains the same, alright? So we'll still use the formula. Area is equal to half the base times the height, alright? So we want to find half times the base. In this case, our base would be the 18 centimeters down here. So we'll have 18 here times the height, alright, which would have been 10, the height of the triangle, alright? And again, we can put the 18 over 1, the 10 over 1, and multiply numerators times numerators and denominators times denominators, alright? So we'll have 1 times 18, which is 18, 18 times 10, which is 180, over 2 times 1, which is 2, and 180 divided by 2, which is 90 centimeters squared. Alright, so again, we must use squared units whenever we're talking about area. And you might be wondering, why did they give you the measurements for this side? 13 centimeters here and 11 centimeters over here, and we did not use that in the formula. So oftentimes they'll do this as a distraction. So once you understand the concept, the only two measurements you need is the perpendicular height, alright, and the base, the length of the base, and you'll be okay. Alright, now we're looking at question 3, and they ask us to determine the area of a triangle when its height and base are 4 centimeters and 5 centimeters respectively, alright? So remember, the area of a triangle is equal to half the base times the height, alright? So we can have half the base. So they told us that the height and base are 4 centimeters and 5 centimeters respectively, which means our base would have been 5 and our height would have been 4, alright? And again, we can put the 5 over 1, 4 over 1 as well, multiply numerators times numerators and denominators by denominators, alright? So 1 times 5 times 4, that's 20, over 2 times 1, that's 2, which is equal to 20 divided by 2, which is 10 centimeters squared. All right, so again, that's very important. We measure area in squared units, so you can't forget about that. All right, now we're looking at question 4 and the final question that we'll be looking at in this video. So given that the area of a triangle is 42 meters squared or squared meters, calculate its height when the length of the base is 6 meters. All right, so what you would have noticed is that this question is a little bit different. In this question, we were given the area, which is 42 meters squared. We were also given the length of the base and we're asked to find the height. All right, and of course we can do that. So remember the area of the triangle. So area of the triangle is equal to half the base times the height. All right, now we know what the area is. They gave us the area, which is 42 squared meters. All right, is equal to half the base. We know what the base is. The base is 6 times the height. So all we are required to do now is to transpose for h to obtain the height of the triangle. All right, so we'll have 42 is equal to half of 6, that's 3. So we'll have 3h. All right, and what we can do now to obtain the value of h is to divide both sides by 3. Now what we can do is to use this 3 here to cancel 3 here, and we'll be left with h is equal to 42 divided by 3, which will give us 14 meters. All right, therefore the height of the triangle would have been 14 meters. All right, so of course these are 4 basic questions to help you guys better understand how to find the area of a triangle and also how to find the height or base when you are given questions related to the area of a triangle. Alright guys, so this is where we'll be ending today's video. I'll be leaving you guys with a question that you're currently seeing on screen. I want you guys to attempt this question and let me know the answer to this question in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet done it. Please give this video a thumbs up and hit that notification bell to be notified whenever we post new videos. As always, thanks for watching.